Hi, it's Carl from Horton Implants, and going to have a chat to you today about some of the questions that have been cropping up on social media regarding what we call dental tourism, or basically going abroad to get your implants done. And the reason the question has been cropping up is because patients or people on social media posts have been asking us for the costs, which we can give them. I mean, they're on the websites. You can call the practices that we work with and you can ask them. But the difficulty is sort of understanding what you're actually looking for in terms of what you want. Is it a single implant or what you need? Is it a single implant, 2 implants, 3 implants? How many teeth do you need? Are you looking at fixed bridges or dentures? Are you healthy enough to have an implant? Are there any other problems? And all these things need to be addressed. It's quite a complicated process that's very detailed. And the reason that we have these consultations on a one-to-one basis is so that we can ensure that you're making the right decision. We're there to guide you and help you and make sure that it is an appropriate solution for a missing tooth, or if you want to restore function or your smile, and that it's the right option for you. So that's the consultation process, and that's really required before we can give you a definitive answer regarding how much your implant costs. And that's not a cop-out, that's something that just needs to be done. But if you really are interested in looking at prices, then do shop around. You know, there are places out there. Have a look on the websites. That's probably the place to go. But asking on social media really is very difficult to give a definitive answer. But you can kind of get an idea if you know what you're sort of looking for. But by all means, ring the practices that we're involved with, get that information. But that's led when people have posted this on social media to say, go abroad, it's cheaper, which is a fair comment. There are clinics abroad that are cheaper, and there are some good clinics abroad, but there are problems. And I'm seeing more and more of these on a very regular basis. And when problems happen with the implants, that's when it becomes much more expensive. And I've had to deal with several cases where we've had to just start from scratch. So the patients have gone abroad and they've had the implants placed and they've had the bridges put on top or the dentures made, and things aren't right. They're in pain, or the bridges are loose, and they've come to see me, and we have to unfortunately give them the bad news. And sometimes that can involve having to take all the implants back out again and just starting from scratch, which obviously then has cost them not only the time to travel abroad, the discomfort that they've been in, but also having to invest in that as well. So the costs can spiral. So I think that it is a risky thing to do, but if you want to take that risk, then that's entirely up to you. The options are there. We're here to help. We're here to guide you. But hopefully you'd feel comfortable with our clinics. You'd feel comfortable with our clinicians. We're here to give you the advice and help you, guide you through that process. Probably if you were definite on going down that road, maybe the appropriate thing is have the consultation first before deciding that you're going to travel abroad. And then you can get a sort of a better idea of what your risks may be, or do your research. So if you're absolutely adamant that traveling abroad is what you want to do, have a look around, do some serious research on the places that you're going to, and make sure that they've got some decent reviews and they can answer your questions sensibly. Well, I hope that helps you a little bit. I hope that answers some of the questions that we're being asked, and enjoy the rest of your day.